Hello, I'm Richard Walker from Enertec Power Solutions, and I'm going to provide a brief overview of the Sonel KT160 thermal imaging camera, particularly useful for surveying electrical switchboards and other electrical apparatus looking for the heat emitted from pore joints and overheated components. Specifications can be read on the brochure at the website. A couple of highlights though: a resolution of 1600 by 1200 pixels, which equals 1,920,000 measurement points, and this has a temperature range of -20 to 250 degrees C. The components of this are a speaker, microphone, 3 function buttons including the power button, a battery status button, the LCD display, and on the front the trigger, the laser and the visual cameras on top, and the large lens is the IR. On the side here is the SD card, and on the other side USB connection, power connection and video connection. To start the unit, we hold the power button in for 3 seconds. It then goes through a startup procedure with the progress bar there. Final stage is a soft test. And there's a calibration symbol up on the top left there, which it does from time to time. Now the screen consists of the center, which shows one temperature, and the other indicator shows the hottest point, not at the center of the screen. On the right is a color chart showing the temperature versus color. The color palette can be changed. Sometimes a different color combination provides a better image. A brief example of the usage of this: we'll set the focus. I'll just select autofocus, and you can see it's adjusting it there, and now we can see the phone. And I'll clear that by pushing the trigger, and I'll go to P for looking at the different imaging. By pushing the visual button, we can see the phone itself. I'll push the trigger to go back to IR. By pressing the center button, that is for spot measurements, and we can actually adjust the center spot by pushing this is going to move it to the left, and we can push the up down button and go up, and you can see the temperatures changing. This will be particularly useful when the KT160 is set up on a tripod, of course. We'll go back there again and look at Fusion. Fusion is a combination of the IR and the visual image. The IR square is in the middle, or rectangle, centered in the visual. To take a recording, it's a simple matter of pulling the trigger, and then we have the option of saving, or of making a voice description, or looking at the visual. So each of these buttons relate to those commands there. I will push the visual button and it shows the picture of the phone, and then I go back to IR. I can save this now and it will record both images, or I can first provide a voice annotation. I shall do this. Record a portable phone, and then I can save it. Progress is up there, tells us what it was saved as. These 3 function buttons obviously perform different functions. This is the focus. F for focus. We can adjust it so it focuses on a near or far object or automatically. I reset by using the trigger. The center button gives us the options of setup, looking at the files, and set up parameters, operating parameters. First of all, I'll look at the file because we'll look at what I just saved. And on the menu there, we'll take file list. I'll select that, OK, and that's at the very start of all the pictures. We'll go to the left to get us to the very last one, which is the phone, and I'll go view, and that shows us the thermal image. If I want to look at the actual photo, I push that button relating to visual, and that shows us that. Go back to IR. I can listen to the annotation, which can be recorded up to 60 seconds. We'll go play. A portable phone. There we go. I'll get out of that now. If I go back to that center button, on the left are parameters. I'll push the F key relating to that. The top of the list is emiss, and that is the emissivity adjustments. If I select that, it gives me a figure there. This is currently set to 0.96, and I can increase or decrease that by pushing these two buttons and then going OK. The emissivity relates to the natural heat characteristics of the target item, and for accurate measurement, temperature measurements, it should be set. Another feature of the parameters is a laser. So we'll select the laser. There's a laser pointer if we enable it. Now, by holding the F button, you can see the laser now on the phone. That brings the laser up while I'm holding that down. So that provides an accurate measurement point that you can physically see. Connecting the KT160 to a laptop with the USB cable and using the Sonel thermal analyze software, it is possible to make video measurements. So by doing so, by setting the camera up on a tripod, a site can be monitored for a period of time, limited only by the size of the hard drive. The thermoanalyze software will even produce reports. The KT160 is convenient in that it uses standard AA batteries. There are 6 of them housed in the handle here, and they're just nickel metal hydride rechargeables. These can be charged in the instrument using the supplied charger, or they can be charged separately using a standard battery charger. That way it's easy to carry multiple sets and not run out of batteries. And secondly, replacement batteries are readily available. Included in the standard package is of course the KT160, USB cable, video cable, a shade or hood for viewing the LCD in bright light, a lens cover, spare set of batteries and battery holder, and some cleaning cloths. In addition, there's a charger and a carry case. Accessories available include a tripod mount and 2 zoom lenses. This KT160 is the most featured in the range apart from the A version, which will cover a higher temperature. Other models in the range, depending on the exact model, miss out on features including autofocus, visual imaging, video output, combination thermal and visual images, voice annotation, laser pointer, memory features, and video capture via USB.